Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, I want to come and ask you, is it possible to be comfortable without being rich? So a lot of people have been speaking a lot about this recently, talking about, I want to be comfortable. A lot of people, they ask you, do you want to be rich? A lot of people are saying, no, I just want to be comfortable. So today I wanted to speak a little bit about this, right? So comfort is kind of like a mindset, and rich is also a mindset, right? So if you're in the desire of being comfortable, you're desiring to just chill out, generally on a nightly basis, watch some movies, watch the games. You want to go on vacation. You want to be able to spend and to get money from there. And basically, you're trying to work as minimal hours as possible. And I've always been around people who always kind of had this particular viewpoint. And I've always kind of was like, they were like, hey, I want to retire tomorrow. And I'm like, and do what? And, it's not a knock on anyone or anyone's desire to what is it that they want to become. But my thought always is when I think of and I hear about people who are doing well, people who are comfortable, they're generally going to be they're reading a book a week. They're going to conferences consistently. They're constantly investing in finding ways of creating value. And as you're doing those things, you'll be able to become comfortable. And generally, like whether it's Elon Musk is, whether it's Patrick Bet David, whether it's whoever it is that you want to say, most people who are in those positions are generally going to be wealthy and go getters. So in this particular moment in time, you will ask ourselves is what is it that we can do to become part of that group? How are you investing in yourself? A lot of times with all the technology that's coming out, different industries are being disrupted on a constant basis. I've had a few people reach out to me and they were like, hey, I'm in the business of looking for new opportunities. The well that I was drinking from has kind of run dry. And that's something that we have to consider right now is that we have to be constantly learning and relearning. And, in time past, you were able to work one profession, for your entire career and you were straight. But in this particular time frame, like you're probably going to work at, five, six, seven different companies in your lifetime. And the more you get used to that in that mindset, the more you're in a space where you're like, you know what, this is what it's going to be. You're able to adapt and to change. I think a lot of people who are facing trials and tribulations right now are kind of wanting to, I went to school, I got my degree, I should just be able to just coast now for the rest of my time and the rest of my life. Between AI, between automation, there's a lot of disruption that's coming in our space, and many people are finding themselves kind of looking for what it is that they can do to figure out that next step. And many people are struggling with that right now. So back to the topic again. Can you be comfortable without being rich? It's possible, but you also have to have assets. You have to be able to own your home. You have to be able to be able to cut down costs in some manner. So you can definitely be comfortable, but when you look at it, the amount of assets you would need to have, the amount of income you would need to have. Rich, generally, if you make over 90,000, 110,000 a year, you're probably considered rich. In many aspects, you adjust for inflation or adjust for cost of living in different areas. It's different areas might be 150,000, $200,000 a year. But if you're in the Midwest, if you're in parts of the South, it's generally around like 110, $115,000. You're doing okay for yourself. If it's just you, and then add 50% to that if there's you and your family as well. So it's just a matter of what's important to you. What is it that you're trying to do? And the bigger thing is like if you know this is what you want to do, you want to chill out on the beach. You need to find things that will allow you to leverage those things that will allow you to leverage that particular behavior. So whether it's you're owning some parts of real estate, whether you're buying in different areas, you're investing in the stocks, you're getting money back from CDs and treasury yields, things like that. What are your thoughts on this? Please comment below. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day.